Welcome back to the studio. As always, I'm Mercy, and this is Studio Mercy's Tunecast. To my left, I have Pantone Ocelot. To my right, I have the beautiful, stacked up Vito Skeletino.
That's
and to the rightest of right, I have the gearhead, Pissweed. My boys, how are we doing today, man?
Chill.
I'm doing good.
I'm actually extra chill. This bed is comfy as frick, dude.
Yeah, I hope you guys like your yeah, you know, these beds, they came from Bed Bath and Beyonce, so sometimes they'll just squeak and sing, so we got to make sure that they don't do that.
Mine had like a lump in it.
What the fuck? A lump?
Oh, no, that was me, sorry.
Oh. Okay. So,
Max,
boys,
excuse
I think
me.
it's customary at this point. It's customary at this point to tell each other how our weeks have been. And guys, got a little thing to say. This has been quite a fucking while since we've done a Tunecast. Almost too long. And I'll get into why it's been kind of like, I guess, off for a little bit. But I guess this time I want to hear about Pissweed first. Pissweed, my Minnesotan man. How was your good couple of 3 weeks?
Right, you are. It's definitely been a while. I forgot how to podcast. Oh wait, we're supposed to talk. Yeah. Last 3 weeks or so. If anything, more like a week ago from today, an incident happened with a family member, which it was my father, and. Great, what a great feeling. It's not a great feeling at all, where I actually had to dial 911 for my father because he kind of tripped and fell. And first we initially thought he broke his hip from the fall, but no, it turned out to be he sustained a leg injury, broken femur in the worst place possible. But things are going good. He's getting better. And of course, throughout the Labor Day weekend, it was just busy chaos with other events going on. So I was just... the one technique I would love to learn, Shadow Jutsu. I could be at multiple places at once. Because that's when I wish I really had that that technique. That would have made my life so much easier. But made it through. Things are finally looking up. My father's health is getting a lot better. He's recovering. And after that, work is getting to be chaotic as usual, like on every typical holiday type weekend, getting back from that. So yeah, I'm just kind of all over the place. I'm very tired.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad your dad is doing okay.
Man, I feel like, I was just literally, man, I've been kind of keeping tabs here and there, and the fact that is he still is he in the hospital currently?
Yes, he is. He is still in there. It sounds like it might be close to another week before he gets released and that stuff. He's going through a lot of physical therapy and that stuff. Right now he's kind of struggling with the stair-stepping process. I mean, he's doing great and everything. He's moving around with a walker and all that. I mean, the docs there are just like, yeah, we're not going to have you be bed rest for very long. We're going to get you up and going and moving and get that leg working again. I mean, they don't screw around. So.
Oh yeah, no, my grandpa did something similar.
Which I really want to give a huge shout out to all the nurses out there for doing stuff like this on a daily basis. Absolutely. I mean, I really do.
I mean, like,
they're the heroes.
Honestly, they're not getting paid enough, man. You know, I if you really think about it, you know, therapy, physical therapy, RNA, CNAs, they get paid like close to minimum wage. You know, Bree got paid minimum wage, you know, and it's like, you know, once you get paid dirt cheap for what you do, you know, there was a great video by Papa Beat about that on the nursing homes. You know, after a while, these workers are just so overworked and underpaid that they stop becoming, you know, people to them, and they just start becoming jobs. And like, you know, it's one thing you got to kind of, you know, remind yourself that these are actual living beings with family members. You know what I mean? That's not just room 235 or room 3A has another fuck. You know, like you gotta you gotta keep that altruistic look at things. And you know, that's why there's a lot of, you know, like nursing home abuse, and you know, it's just horrible, man. You know, it is horrible. But yeah, you know, I really give it up for all the fucking, you know, first responders, medics, nurses.
Yep.
Yeah, man. But
yeah, and
yeah,
I also want to add into a thing. When I had to make that call and that stuff, it's like to my mind, it's like, what do I say to the 911 operator? And I just remembered to like, just be very informative, like
right, yeah.
And as soon as I called, I said first name, last name, my address, tell them what happened. This is what's going on. And I said it's like my father, which is first name, last name, and I said like he tripped and fell, suspecting possibly broken hip or broken femur or whatever. He can't move his right leg. He is conscious but barely coherent, and we try to move him away from the stairs where he tripped on that stuff to get him on a flat surface, and then he was going in and out. And as soon as we tried to move him that stuff, and thank God, my neighbor, huge shout out to him, which he is a retired U.S. Army sergeant, and also he was in law enforcement as well too. Huge shout out to him for helping out on that stuff. But as of the process, you know, when we were moving him, and with all this going on, I immediately just like, oh shit, this is happening. I run into my truck, grab my big first aid kit, and I just started getting the supplies out of there. We ran a splint on there. We started dressing some minor cuts and some bruises and that, and working all through and I'm just trying to remember like all the stuff that I remember back in my first responders class back in my college years. It's a little outdated, but there's some things that is still valid to this day. And yeah, immediately ice pack for reduce the swelling, the splint to keep the leg straight and all that. Everything just kicked in from on there. It just became kind of second nature. I mean, and it was just, everything worked out.
Yeah, you know, also too, I feel that when you call 911, I feel like we all kind of plan how that's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like we're ready. You know what I mean? 911, what's your emergency? And then immediately, bro, the training is just bam, you know, just like first name, last name, address. And she's like, holy shit, is this guy an EMT? What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
And that's what they want to hear. It makes their job a lot easier to send,
I know.
To send rescue out. It's great. They love that. Yeah. And also like, remain calm as much as possible. Don't be hysterical.
Which is hard. But you know, oh my God, there's so much blood, you know, but yeah, that's one job that I probably can never do personally is a 911 operator. Holy shit, dude. Like
that's a special breed right there.
That's a scary job. Like imagine you are literally the purveyor of life and death, you know? like there's someone in my house, and like, dude, literally, that is the biggest quick time event of your life. Holy shit, dude! They must have like crazy therapy.
Well, and as the 911 operator, like you can only do so much. You have to tell the caller to keep calm. What's going on? So that's like, tell me what's going on. You have to repeat. Please remain calm. Remain calm. Tell me what's going on. And of course you got the person on the other side of the line saying like, and then some can get very belligerent and some can be like,
oh,
okay,
yeah.
It's
a high intensity situation.
Do you guys remember that one 911 dispatcher that literally just like, there was a drowning woman in a car, and like
she didn't care.
Yeah, Deborah Stevens. She was like, shut up. She literally told the woman in the car drowning to shut up.
I'm sorry. Please save my life.
Yeah, literally. And then she's like, at one point she said, well, this will teach you next time, don't drive in the water. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, oh, by the way, this person just lost her job. That's it. Bro, she should be fucking like punished forever. I hope her pillow is constantly warm and never cold.
Warm and wet.
Ew. Yeah.
That didn't sound right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it didn't. But that's true.
Weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that. Wet pillow.
So yeah. Well, that was my last few weeks.
Jesus, man. That's disgusting. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. But Vito, my working man.
What's up, buddy?
Fucking cracks your neck. Yeah, man. I want to hear about your 3 weeks.
It's been good, I think. I just I'm just tired, brother. It's just the same whole thing. I don't want to bore anyone watching this, and I don't want to bore you guys, because it's just like, it's a lot of the same. This week was fucked up. I was sick all week. I still kind of am getting over it, but like I had to call that Sunday off, right? And then Monday was Labor Day, right? And we had to still work because the business demanded it, because we're like a fulfillment center. Because we're like Amazon.
Yeah, same. I worked on Labor Day.
Yeah, so like, yeah. So a lot of the seniors didn't want to work on Labor Day. You know, their salary, they have a lot of money, they don't give a shit. They're just gonna fucking take Labor Day off, whatever, right? Dude, I had like 3 injuries and 2 forklift incidents that day on Monday.
Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
And the safety manager wasn't in, and the safety specialist wasn't in. It was just me holding down this building, you know, for safety. Everybody was calling me, and I was just like, good fucking lord, man. And like, people were like bitching at me about things. They're like, well, why aren't you doing this? This person's being unsafe. I've had to talk to them like 5 times. How come he gets to do it? And like he should be fired. I'm like, I don't fucking decide who gets fired, buddy. Okay, I'm not that guy.
Right.
All right. I will coach them if I see it. I will document the conversation. That's where it ends. Okay. If I see it, cool. If you tell me this person is like, oh, this person was riding with his foot up and it was unsafe, I'm like, okay, well, I can ask him, was he doing that? Okay, please stop. You know, but if he tells me no, I'm like, I can't say.
Bro snitching.
I can't say.
Yeah, for real.
If he tells me no, I wasn't doing that, I'm like, oh, well, I can't tell you that you're lying to me, because like maybe I can pull footage, right? I can pull camera footage, but it's like, am I gonna take the fucking time out of my day to go look at this random angle, this random camera in the building at this specific time, doing something not really egregious? Yes, it's unsafe, I can recognize that, but like, it's not like life or death unsafe, you know what I mean? And it's like, holy shit, if I have the time, sure, but like, and if I don't have the angle, like it's a blind spot, like what the fuck am I gonna do with that? The best kind of outcome I can get there is like, well, yeah, I was kind of a little bit. I'm like, okay, thank you for being honest. Please don't do that. This is why it's unsafe. Yada yada yada. And that's how that conversation goes. Then I have people who will tell me that this person does it all the time. I'm like, okay, like I'm inclined to believe you, but I don't see it happening. And if other leaders are seeing it happening, they need to be having those conversations. And they need to document those conversations, because if they don't see it and they don't document it, this is all fucking hearsay. You know what I mean? It's like, Lord help me. And it's just, ugh. And
dude, oh my god.
And then and so like we had a team member, right, who got hurt last week. It was like a Tuesday, right? She was walking into the building, she caught the curb and she fell, right? And she landed on her hand.
Oh shit.
And I was like, oh no, are you okay? You know, and then like we did the whole 9 yards, we did the report, we did some ice, you know, all that. And every day I would like check in with her. I was like, hey, how you doing? How's that hand doing? You know, blah blah blah. And eventually she was like, I think the beginning of like this Sunday, I checked in. I was like, how's that hand? She's like, actually, it's really good. Pain level's like 0 out of 10. I was like, okay, great. I'll close you out. You know, I'm glad you got better. But then on fucking Tuesday, well, yesterday, no, not even, on Monday. Literally Monday, she is asked to go into a specific work path, right? It's called singles pick. And then she tells her manager, well, no, I can't do that because my back is sore. And you know, okay, maybe something happened over the weekend, you know, you were working out, whatever, we get that, right? But then she's like, no, it's because I fell. But she never, ever said anything about her back. It was all about the hand, right? So then she goes to HR and she's like, hey, can I take a leave of absence? That's a huge red flag. In case you don't really know how workers' comp works, right? We don't give leave of absence to people who got hurt. That's not how that works, because that's called a lost time incident, which is a big fucking deal, right? So basically she goes up front, she asked for a leave of absence because she fell and hurt her back. And I told her, I'm like, well, listen, we can't really approve that unless it's cleared through a medical professional. Like, you would have to go to the doctor and they would have to tell you, like, your back, your injury, your work injury is so bad to where you have to miss work. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, we can do other things. There's telehealth. We can get you on like kind of like a Zoom call with like this doctor. You know, we can do that on site. And she's like, well, I did that before a couple years ago, and I didn't like your guys' process. I actually ended up going to my own doctor and paid out of my own pocket. I was like, okay, well, if that happens again, let us know. We can kind of reimburse that, right? And she took that to a T. She's like, okay, so does that mean then could I just take a personal leave, and then if I come back with medical documents, can you reimburse me? I'm like, fucking no, bitch. Like, oh, no, that's not. I'm like, no,
milking the system.
I'm like, no, that's not you. Like, we know you got hurt. That's not like there's a process. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna have our workers' comp manager reach out to you through a phone call, okay? And then, so this is the common ground I found with her. I'm like, okay, listen, take some sick time today, okay? Go home, get some rest. First thing in the morning, right? Come talk to me. If you feel like you need to go to a clinic, I'll set up a claim number for you, okay? I'll go and get in contact with Sedgwick, and we'll get this going. We'll get this started. I'll send you out to the clinic. She took an entire week off. And she never came back to work. And I hear she went to the ER today. So I'm just like, I'm like, okay, I fucking tried, because she's just gonna come back with paperwork saying like, hey, please reimburse me. I'm like, no, sorry, I'm sending you to our clinic, and you're not gonna be able to work in the building until you do that. This is your doing. Like, that's what I'm gonna have to tell her, because it's like, if it's related to a work-related injury, like we need to go through our own process. Really, I can have her set her up on like a workers' comp refusal form, but that's a whole different form, and that's something we would have to do. But I mean, I'm not gonna bore you with this shit. This is all admin bullshit, but like, it's just those little moments, man. And then like, I just learned today, as I came into shift, that there was an injury after I left for the building for the day, because that sometimes happens, you know. Oh. They did like a document, like a paper document with the team member, right? But then they never submitted it in our system, right? So I'm walking in hearing about this injury. I'm like, okay, fuck, I'll pull up the data, right? And there's fucking no data to look at. I'm like, yo, where's this person? And
it
like,
wasn't logged.
No, it wasn't. And they're like, oh, well, it happened at the end of the shift, so we were just gonna do it the next day. I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey,
that's not how it works.
I'm like, hey, bitch ass, you can't fucking do that. Like,
right.
I'm like, I get it. It's the end of the day. You're tired. You want to go home, but your salary, and I'm sorry, but you have to fucking like document it in our system. Like, you got to stay late. It's just something you have to do. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not paid by the hour. You're paid around the goddamn clock. Your salary. Fucking do the work. I'm sorry. You know? And
right. Yeah, for real though.
Like, and that's like, that's OSHA. You know, that's legal. That's like, if something happens, whether it's like you stub your damn toe or you lose an arm, like whatever it is, right? Like we have to put it in same day. You know what I mean? We have to have that paper trail. You know what I mean? So like, to make things worse, the person called out for the day, so I couldn't even ask her about it, right? And then she called HR, said, hey, I'm going to an urgent care. And I'm like, holy shit. So like, HR gave me her number, and I had to call this person. And I was like, hey, what happened? Okay, did you report this to your manager? Okay, you did some documentation? Okay, then what happened after that, right? So then I had to call our workers' comp manager, who's remote, right? And I'm like, hey, sorry to bother you, but this is what's happening right now. By the way, we don't have it documented. He's like, that's so awesome. I'm like, thanks, I know. Like, it's just like fucking...
the workers' comp talk. Got the person on the other line when you're talking to the workers' comp, and they said like, yeah, we don't have this document. Everyone's like, cool.
To remind anybody who does happen to watch Tunecast, right? So this is the ins and outs of my job, and I'll make this quick because I've been talking for a little bit now, right? So what I do is I make sure injuries are taken care of at the workplace, make sure the documentation's good. I do first aid, I do that. I also make sure we're OSHA compliant, so I have to do audits all damn day. I'm doing pallet audits to see what's safe, what's unsafe, right? I have to, since it's summertime, I have to go take a freaking an environmental reader, and I gotta go take the heat index for each and every trailer in our fucking building. Because if something hits 91, I have to tell our ops team that, hey, we need to do our rotations because it's too hot to work in those trailers, okay? And I do that twice a day. And I do that, and then I have to coach team members. Anytime I see something unsafe, I literally have to stop them and be like, hey, dipshit. I don't tell them dipshit, but I really want to. I'm like, hey, you can't do that. That's unsafe. And then they're like, get all up in their fucking head about it because for some damn reason they have a problem with authority. And it's not like I'm trying to be some big ass like son of a bitch with like, hey, look at me, I'm the
God
boss.
complex.
Like, I don't, yeah, like, I'm like, dude, like, this is my job. I coach safety, okay? What you're doing is unsafe. Just tell me, oh, sorry, my bad, won't do it again. Great. I don't even document that conversation. It goes nowhere. It's literally a conversation. Right. It's like, hey, please be safe. Okay, thank you, goodbye. That's it. That's it. But people want to be like, well, this person does it all the time. I'm like, bitch, I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about you. Okay, I'm talking about what I just saw right now. Okay, what doesn't help you is you fucking pushing back on me. That's what doesn't help you. Like, I work with my brother. My brother works in the building with me, right? I've had to coach him twice today. And he's fucking cool about it. He's like, oh, yeah, my bad. I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, Lord help me, dude. Like, that's why my job is so exhausting. It's because it's so many different variables of things. They call me when they see something unsafe about the building. They call me when there's an incident with a forklift. They call me when somebody gets hurt. You know, and when if the fire alarm goes off, I have to go and grab a megaphone. I have to be like the last one out of the building. You know what I mean? To make sure everybody's out. You know, I have to do like a whole fucking patrol. Like, and it's just
or an unexpected water park happens out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's never happened at all. But that would be crazy.
I gotta ask, Vito. Do you have an update for us?
Oh, about the Phantom shooter?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. No, he hasn't shown.
No.
I was gonna mention that as well.
I told you this last time. Sometimes it takes a long time for it to appear, but he always does. You know.
Well, we had 3 weeks.
It could be a year. It could be a couple weeks. It could be a couple months. It could be 2 days. It just.
Right.
It's I don't know.
It's sporadic.
It's sporadic. Absolutely.
Well,
I want to add one more. I want to add one more thing here. We got to make a meme for Vito here. You know, like the scene in Spider-Man where Peter Parker's holding back the subway train. That stuff. Barely hold on to it. That'll be literally Vito on Labor Day weekend.
Chewy. The whole fucking Chewy.
And just get rid of Peter Parker's face and just put Vito's skull head on there and just be call it
no.
good.
Better than that. I want his actual face doing the fucking face that he's doing, and I'm gonna Photoshop it.
Yes.
And then I want you to print that out and put it in your fucking office, Vito.
It's funny is I don't really have an office. I have a desk. I have a desk.
Yeah, put it on your desk.
Like a computer, and it's just out there on the FC.
Fucking tape it to your desk.
For real, bro.
God damn, that was pretty good. I might do that, Bisbeed. But anyways,
yes.
Pan, how was your fucking 3 weeks, bitch ass?
I'd say it's been all right. I'm back into school since then because I went in like when did I go in? That's like a couple weeks ago. That's probably about when. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've barely gotten any work so far, but boy, am I learning a couple of things as I actually start to put shit in. I have grades for classes.
Now, what are you in for again?
Computer science. I want to do cool shit like
nerd.
You know, yeah, nerd. I'm gonna take over the world with an AI. Apparently,
cool.
I'm going to build cool shit because I want to put magic in the world.
I wanted to ask though, what is your goal? I mean, like, I know that's a broad statement, but like, is there something you're planning with this degree?
Well, I just want to start by saying every time I ask a company what type of positions they have for computer science, I die a little on the inside because the first things they say are the dreaded 2 letters, IT, information technology. I mean, don't want to plug in
Silicon Valley.
You can do a lot of interesting things besides that. Like one of the clubs on my campus is actually aerospace. And that club actually needs more computer science people to help build a lot of logic and really bring some of their designs to life. Compared to IT, which feels like, hi, is your computer working? Have you tried unplugging it, plugging it back in? Great, thanks, bye.
Dude, I was gonna say that'd be kind of cool, actually, because like if you get that under your belt, like, what do you know? Oh, computer science and aerospace. And I'm like,
yeah, I want to help launch satellites and shit. I don't want to be the person plugging things in. I want to bring magic to the world. I saw all the cool technology and said I want to be a part of that. I don't want to sit at a desk not breaking anything for hours at a hand. But that's what I want to do. I want to bring systems to life and really bring more to the picture than just understanding how a server works, because to me like programming is kind of a means to an end. I'm interested in things like cybernetics. Even like there's this really interesting thing I learned about some while ago called I forgot what the name of the actual thing is because it's primarily in Spanish, but it was referred to as Cybersyn in terms of English. It was a project in Chile during the 1970s that didn't go very far for geopolitical reasons, but it was pretty cool.
Cybersyn?
Cybersyn. The nickname for it in Spanish was Cinco, as in with an S.
Yeah. I'm looking at this right now. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Arguably,
consisted of 4 modules: an economic simulator, custom software to check factory performance, an operations room, the national network of telex machines that were linked to one mainframe computer. It was based on what the fuck? Oh my! This is a groaner. Oh, I can't read. What does this mean? This is some retro encabulator shit.
Basically, just
part
say
of a
like,
series on socialism.
What?
The
What?
cat's out of the bag. The pan's
the
out
cat's
of the bag.
out of the bed. The pan's out of the This looks like This looks like Star Trek. What is this?
It's kind of cool, and honestly, this is like the philosophy behind it's generally applied to modern systems like fucking Amazon, because having an understanding of Force Super Earth. Yeah, basically just having computers constantly giving you information on what the status is of whatever production facilities or like whatever the status is tells you like if you need to redirect like any resources over there. And in the modern scope of current systems, the general point for managing stuff like that tends to be the big number price. So if the price of things are going up, you invest more resources. If it's down, you don't really do anything or take them back.
Man.
Hi.
I know this one's about sleeping, but come on, man.
Here I've introduced to you the wonders of Stanford beer.
Yo, I will say though, man, your goal is to like launch satellites and shit. Fucking shout out Kessler syndrome. Hell yeah, up top. But for those of you who don't know, the Kessler syndrome is basically the Earth's junk field.
That
space. Yeah, but that's the rumor, of course. Basically, it's not a conspiracy, but it's a serious risk of, I guess, a runaway cascade of space debris.
Yeah.
So, it was Donald Kessler, right? The syndrome describes a hypothetical chain reaction where there's so much shit in low orbit of Earth that to one collision could create a cloud of debris that triggers further collisions, leading to an exponential increase in space junk. Also, meteors. And they're not just going to be meteors. We're talking like the fucking T-Mobile satellite fucking breaking Chewie.
Yeah.
But let's get more on a geological level. Boys, that's really cool, Pan. You know, I like to see, progress, because I think you're really the only one in this room that went to college. Am I correct, boys?
I'm currently in it. I have an associate's degree. I am a senior.
Yeah. So that's what I meant, though.
I mean,
see what I mean? Because I would, if I went to college, I would have phrased that right. So, anyways,
the only thing I fucking did was join the military, bro.
I think that's a valid accomplishment.
Yeah. The only thing I did is I joined a really cool Discord, but
I mean, history is like a mechanic. He's a tradesman. That's respectable too. Don't cut your achievements short. Life's about work, and you've put work in.
Truth. That brings me into, I guess, mine. So, guys, I've had a lot of shit that I've been doing lately, and kind of a PSA, or kind of an update on the people are like, what the fuck? What is happening? So here's the thing. Okay. I've been busy as shit for a bunch of really cool reasons. Okay, so I guess the first one is I voice act a little small, I guess a really huge project for Helldivers too, for the Freedom Alliance. Now, to put that in perspective, guys, the Freedom Alliance, it is the I guess, pseudo-official fan community of Helldivers 2, and they're the people behind the Heroes event, which basically we did a lot of charity and stuff like that. The Helldivers Hero found tons and tons of money for children, and pretty cool. But I've been doing voice acting for WFAR, which is the live 24/7 radio station, as DJ Liberty coming at you live, but very cool. I also do a lot of voice acting on the outside, like the back side of the thing. So there was a Welcome to Hell. Yeah, you know, the Xboxers just got into the fucking game. We got the ODST Warbond coming in, very cool. But we did a cutscene, like a little, I guess, trailer, you could say, for that event, kind of showing them the ropes, and it got major traction. Guys, Xbox literally commented on it. Vito, you saw that, and it's really cool. It's cool to be a part of something, and I guess, you know, do the voice acting side of things, because I've been mostly focusing on the music and the you know, the Tunecast and stuff like that. That's something I've always wanted to get into, is the voice acting side of things. So that's something that's basically been taking up most of my time. Can confirm the OST review is still happening. We just actually filmed and built a couple of it yesterday. I don't have a date out yet because I've learned to not do that. I want to make sure this shit's ready, you know, so it's ready when it's ready. And hopefully once we establish the, I guess, system, it'll be ready, you know, and it'll be easier to do them from then on forward. It's just, as we all know, you know, shit happens, life happens. You make projects, you do a little bit of it, and it just doesn't work out. You know, if anybody fucking knows this, it's, you know, it's Vito. You know, we try to tackle all these crazy projects, but life happens, and like Boner Ball, fucking Boner Ball, man.
Boner Ball.
Boner Ball. Yeah, we want to do some Boner Ball. For all of you who don't know, this is not a TOS. Boner Ball is for skeletons. It's a skeleton soccer game because Vito and I can't decide and like level with each other, and he fucking eats nasty cereal. We won't get into it, but yeah, so that will be coming out soon. And you know, guys, we've been doing this show for a long time. We've been doing the show. We already hit our anniversary. I don't think we celebrated it. So happy anniversary on Tunecast, guys. I hope you know that.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Oh, happy anniversary. If anything, we're a year and a half into this shit. That's what it feels like. But yeah, you know, it's crazy. I really love doing this show, guys. You know, like in genuality, that's a word. It's fun. That's all this is. It's just fun. You know, I love making all these stupid bits and shows and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you got to roll up your sleeves and do what matters. And unfortunately, I wish I could sustain off of this, but I can't. You know, that money next to Vito ain't real. You know, so you got to make it real. Yeah. But other than that, it's been really good. You know, the house is great. You know, getting it all nice. The fire pit is primed and ready for a beautiful Vito Skeletino.
How's your lawn coming?
Pretty good.
Yeah, been keeping up with your lawn.
Who had a sunshine day?
Yeah, I've been, you know, keeping it up.
I just got to get out of bed and stretch a little bit. Excuse me.
Somebody had a sunshine day.
Somebody had a sunshine day, but yeah. So
a sunshine day. Sorry, go on.
Basically, guys, all I gotta say is I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Also, Peak, we are going to be doing a Mercy Plays after this. So, guys, are you ready to play some Peak after this? Right? Yeah. We love Peak. Yeah, I've never played it before. We're gonna. Yeah, I've never actually played it. So, we're after this comes out. There will be a video of Peak coming out too, of us all playing Peak for the first time.
Yeah.
After this Tunecast, that's what we're gonna do, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
You guys,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
this is
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be great. I never played this game. You guys are gonna have to show me how this works.
Yeah.
it's
So
easy.
guys,
You just climb a mountain.
Pissweet's gonna be in a cantankerous mood because it's definitely gonna be after his bedtime. So
Yeah.
So if he looks the way he looks, you know why. You know. But I will say a couple of last things. House is good. I'm excited for the concert coming in Erie. I am so fucking excited. It makes my boots tremble. I tried out my new 7-string electric guitar. It's so nasty. Yeah. I'm gonna be using that at the concert. I can tell you, with the money that I was going to be using on the venue in Erie, fuck that place. But I've been making this really nice, guys, and I really hope for all of you who actually show up to the concert, it's gonna be great. The VIPs, you guys are getting special stuff. I guess I could tell you, you're getting sunglasses, Studio Mercy sunglasses. You're getting a VIP lanyard, and also you're getting some stickers packed, just fun stuff. And it's all going to be in a skeleton themed cardboard box. So very, very fun. Can't wait. After that, of course, after party and one giant fire pit to rule them all. I'm going to be doing a bonfire. So I know Vito's going to be excited for that. But yeah. So yeah, guys, November 1st, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard, right here in Jamestown, New York. Nights of Enchanted Dreams. So, guys, we have a topic today, wouldn't you say? You might be thinking why we're just relaxing on these nice, not cardboard and OSB
in this heavenly music that's just been playing since the beginning.
Yeah, I will say it's been kind of serene. It's stop. I gotta. God damn it, Vito! I'm gonna pause. Oh, you piece of shit! I'm gonna fall asleep. Well, it looks like it's time for our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. You never expected that one, Vito. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for tonight's sponsor. Tonight's sponsor is one that we've been doing here at Tunecast for a long time. Vito, if you may.
What's up, man?
I'd like you to tell us about our sponsor tonight.
Well, guys, you ever go to work, right? And you think, man, I got up so early to be here. I don't want to be here. Oh, you know what? I'll just go get an energy drink. That'll fix everything, right? Wrong. See, with energy drinks, they work only temporarily, okay? I'm talking about that crash, okay? That real nasty crash that you feel after hours of...
Tell me about it.
It's terrible, right? Well, that's where W comes in.
The sugars.
So, these wonderful drinks here that we have here, guys, no jitters, no crash. It's the best thing since sliced slices, all right? And I gotta say, that what's that new flavor that came out recently?
Yuzu. Japanese yuzu.
I gotta say, man, it still has me hooked. Okay, I had some the other day, and honestly, I mean, like,
it's like lemonade.
I mean, here's what I'll say, right? Sponsor or not, this is some genuinely good stuff. All right, I would say it's definitely like the best alternative I've found to energy drinks. But guys, if you want some of this, right, you can actually go WGG, right? That's what it is, WGG. Use code Studio Mercy, 10% off. Okay, on us. Go ahead and have some W.
Yeah, literally, to piggyback off that, let me tell you why it's so good. Everybody's like, it's just another energy drink place, man. Well, what about my, leading brand energy drink? Listen, okay, the powder. Let me tell you, it all comes down to the powder, okay? I've tried G Fuel. I've tried a bunch of other ones. The powder is great. It's been the best goddamn thing I've ever had in my goddamn life. The powder also, too, goes down smooth. You don't feel powdery. You don't cough. Also, it's got taurine, tyrosine, glutamine, citrulline. Those are the best amino acids that benefit brain function. Okay? So not only are you going to feel energized, you're going to think faster. It's been proven to work because I can tell. Listen, I am an energy drink fiend. I drink Monsters like every goddamn day, but I always feel like crap. But when I drink a Dubby, I don't feel that way. I just feel the buzz. That's it. I feel like I sound like an addict, but it's just like, listen, last thing I will say is the cost. It's approximately $1 per drink because all of the scoops you get. Dude, that beats your daily gas station energy drink. So, like Vito said,
and you have more water intake on there as well.
Exactly. The water intake, too. But yeah, guys, use code Studio Mercy. Get yourself some. Try it out today. You can even start with the starter packs. Just try it out. After all, we don't sponsor shit if it sucks. Moving on. Guys, the reason we're all in bed is because we deserve it. It's time for Eepy Sleepy Slumbers. Oh yeah, that's right. So, I'm going to hit this button that is kind of hidden by your money. I've learned you cannot hit buttons when you are sitting.
Yeah,
Mercy is supposed to steal Vito's money.
I put all the money on top of the button. It was a little oversight. My bad. You just gotta dig through it.
It's all good. Yeah. So the button doesn't seem to be working.
Hey,
so
let
me.
What's going on with your pillow, brother?
Yeah, it's looking a little. Mercy's having a warm pillow.
That's the wrong button, brother.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. It's I had this new invention where it's called a heated pillow, but I guess the first design.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. All right, well, I think we found the button, right, Mercy?
Yeah, it's actually underneath my ass. So all right, let me just move my right cheek and just. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, those gym travels have been working out for me. No pun intended.
Wow.
It's time for the Eepy Sleepy Slumbers. Ooh, yeah. We love fucking slumberies and shit and slumbers and yes. You know what I'm talking about, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who doesn't love a good nap? Because over here we have the counting
the one
sheep.
One sheep, two sheep, three sheep.
Whoa, hold on there. You might fall asleep on me.
Did you just move the canvas pile by walking into it? That was interesting.
I moved the canvas pile so people could see it from the camera.
Yeah.
Did I do good, Vito Skeletino? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of our beautiful Mercy's trophy that we earned. So basically, guys, yeah, it's time for some eepage. Panto, get in your motherfucking bed. It's time for some sleeping. You can't get your daily dose of
I'm trying to
melatonin
get
in
to
the
3 a.m. water. It's part of
not
me talking about what's here. What do you mean it's not 3 a.m.? Well,
it's not
Pan, go to bed.
Okay.
You know my mom.
You know what? Just because you did that, I'm gonna fucking eat. Okay, so basically, it's time for some eepage, boys. I think the Dubbies kind of, the Dubby and the NyQuil are hitting and they're fighting right now. You know what I mean? We're gonna see which one gets the victory royale. Yeah. So, starting out, it's time for some factoids. Okay, so buckle up, slumber soldiers. We're about to march straight into dreamland.
Boy, dreaming. We're dreaming.
So, did you know that dolphins sleep with half their brain awake?
Sounds effective.
That sounds like me every day.
Sounds like
I was just about to say, it's like that. That's
sounds like
me
a
at the
field
shop.
exercise.
Sounds like a field trip. Yo, did you know that giraffes only nap for 30 minutes a day? Sounds like me.
Lucky bastards, I can't even nap.
Yo, historical weirdness time. Pre-industrial humans used first sleep and second sleep. waking up in the middle of the night for snacks, prayers, or midnight shenanigans.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but guys, how do we do it? Why do we sleep? That's what I want to know.
According to sleep experts, we don't really know. It's a form of rest. It's not like your brain turns off. It's more of like a meditative state that kind of your brain's still doing things. Your brain's still kind of working.
That's kind of doing things.
It's funny. Like I think Distractable talked about this one time, and like one of the theories that I liked a lot was like, when like your email gets full and it accumulates with junk, Yeah. I feel like when you sleep, your brain is deciding what it wants to delete. Refreshes.
That's
fact.
Here's the thing. Do you remember every single moment of every single second of everything you experience day to day? You don't, right?
No.
You don't. Do you remember where your right foot was when you walked through the door exactly? No.
No.
It's just your brain is just dumping shit that's not important. That's my theory. That's why we sleep.
I don't know.
Our brains are like RAM. Our brains are RAM memory.
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, like, okay, if you think about it, you're right. It's like when short-term experiences are sifted, sorted, filed, kind of like REM, especially important for weaving emotional context, body repair, because like, dude, when you're sick, that they always say sleep is the best thing for you. I fucking believe it, man. Every time, let me tell you though, when you fucking sleep or like take a nap when you're sick, I have the most disturbing dreams. Like, dude, oh my god, when I was having a fever dream is what they call them.
That's why they called that.
I had a dream that I was fucking like playing tug of war with my innards from a wolf because it was like eating me. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, you know what I mean? Or like, I had a dream that me and Vito actually like were running from the cops at one point in time, which actually sounds like reality, because he is a mafia crime lord.
Here's the thing, like when you have a fever, obviously, like your head is always being stimulated in like a bad way. You know what I mean? So like when you shut your brain off for sleep, right, and that's still happening, like obviously it's gonna affect your dreams, right? Because it's like it's fucking up your head, man.
Yeah, man. But really, so I gotta say, it's hard to sleep, man, guys. I mean, like, look at us right now. Like, I bet you $5 after this, I bet 35% of this Tunecast is gonna go to bed on time, and I know it's just this week.
Well, I don't know. We still have Peak we got to play after this.
That's true.
True.
We're gonna be dog tired after climbing that fucking mountain.
Yeah. Then I actually might sleep good.
Yeah, dude. I feel like we're actually gonna make it. We're gonna peak. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I think we'll do well. Like, I've reached like Ascent 7 with my friends.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. So
I haven't tried out Mesa yet, so that's cool. That sort of came out.
And I have no clue what you guys are talking about because I haven't played the game yet.
They 9 times out of 10, we're probably gonna get Alpine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's on like a swap schedule now though. So like one day is Alpine, one day is Mesa.
I was actually playing it earlier today, and today is Mesa.
Okay.
You guys can get like the first experience of
it's my weekend, all right. Today's my Friday, so like I can stay up. It's fine.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna capitalize on that. So, I want to know. Okay, what do you guys do to relax? You know, we'll go one at a time. But like, what do you guys really kind of do to get into the mood that you're, you know, just kind of dozing off? Pan, you're a pretty chill guy, so I feel like anything you do is, you know, like sleep material. But what do you do, man? Like, do you have like a routine you do before bed?
No, what I usually do is kind of like when I feel like I'm tired enough, I go to bed. I get some melatonin and stuff. I have my sleep mask, but if I'm having a special trouble for whatever reason, I might use earplugs, but I usually don't. It's like a sleep mask, a nice comfortable one, especially the kind that don't do that thing, that aren't cheap, because the super duper cheap ones have that band over your eyes and you wake up with stars. You don't want those. Yeah. That, and also just keeping like a nice cool bed and just trying to be as comfortable as possible. If you haven't flipped your mattress in a while, flip it. It's like you just got to be as comfortable as possible, relax, and honestly, the number one thing you probably should do is just kind of put your phone down.
I don't think I've flipped the mattress since we've moved into this apartment.
Maybe that's why you sleep like shit. You know, you haven't flipped it. Flip that shit, man.
I'm just
like a fucking gas station.
I'm just a hot fucking sleeper, bro.
Oh, when I say flip it, I mean rotate it. Yeah, that too. You can get like special blankets that like help, or like
I have a cooling blanket. It's kind of amazing, but it's getting to the point where like, bro, like I'll just wake up at 2 a.m. in my own sweat, and it's so gross. Like, I hate it.
Oh god, those are
welcome to Arizona.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
but
hot, bro.
Yeah.
It's so hot. My fucking energy bill every goddamn month in the summertime is like damn near $200, man.
You need yourself like triple insulation on that shit. Bury your house underground.
Bruh.
Yeah, but you know, listen, Arizona is not real.
It's true. It's not real. It's just
made up. Anybody who lives in Arizona needs to fucking like get reality checked, man. That shit is fake. On a clear day, you can see the pyramids. Fuck that place. But let me tell you though, you know where I live, it's the absolute opposite. Pissweed can attest to this shit. Yo, we are frosty. We're frozen to the core, man. We embrace the warmth because we only get it for like what, 2 months. Pissweed.
You get not extra even blankets.
For me, it was for us. The me in the Midwest. Yeah, we get the nice warm days. Shut up.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got that in Minnesota. Sorry. Anyways, but no, it's
I haven't seen the snow since I was 17.
Well, you're about to see it again. Well, you're not really. If anything, you're going to see the fall time. So you probably never even seen trees or leaves.
What the fuck are you talking about? Of course I've seen trees and leaves. Are you serious?
Nope. Yep. You don't know.
Are you serious?
You're lying.
Okay, Arizona isn't just rocks, homie.
It's just not rocks and cactus, dude.
There's a whole lot of it.
Listen, man, you don't have to lie.
There's a lot of rocks, okay?
You don't have to lie on stream.
There's a lot of rocks. There's some cactus here and there, but brother, we have grass, we have trees. Like, we fucking have these things, man.
No. That shit's imported, man. That ain't real.
Bro, your fucking
you live
trees
in a
are
fucking
probably
fever
imported.
dream.
Import your front lawn.
God damn.
Yeah, import these balls.
It's
no, but
it's
I mean,
okay,
I can't bitch because I got AstroTurf.
You have AstroTurf? Did you sterilize the ground underneath it first?
Fuck no, dude. Listen, I was
gonna have weeds growing through that shit.
It did. I did. So here's a funny story. So this AstroTurf has been here before I was a pickup line, and this is my grandma and grandpa's house. So I was mowing today on my fucking Cub Cadet, which is short for fucking trash, and so I'm driving around, you know, And I'm like, okay, so there's a lot of fucking weeds. And I'm talking like up to my tummy weeds on the fucking AstroTurf. I'm like,
Tummy.
I don't, tummy. I don't have I guess a weed whacker. So how am I gonna get rid of this shit? You know what I mean?
Pull the weeds.
So I'm like, no, what? That's what a smart person would do right now. Yeah, basically what I did is I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to crank these fucking blades up to the highest they can go. And I'll just drive over them. So I'm like driving through. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, this is working pretty good. Oh, yeah, it's getting it. And immediately, and it just fucking wraps it up like a fucking burrito. And I'm like, immediately shut it up, back it up. And I just ripped the entire AstroTurf off my fucking house. And listen, this shit looked like grass. It was at that point in its life. Like it turned into real grass after biodegrading for years and years.
Just send a picture of that to me.
I really should. But homeboy fucking ripped off the 1980s and now it's just dirt and worms and a fucking hole. So like really, dude, it's like a big ass hole, like fucking right in the middle of my. This is where we enter the house, by the way, just so you know. And
oh no,
now what I have to do? Honestly, let's be honest. I think the lawnmower did us a favor because this is like putting fucking carpet in a bathroom. It needs to go. You know what I mean? So if anything, I'm gonna hire a gravel guy. I'm gonna have him fucking just. He's gonna look at it and go, that'll be $1,000, and then just slap it down, and then we got gravel, and then our house's equity immediately goes up, which is pretty cool. You know, we love equity. But
and
yeah,
then Mercy will have to call me to repair his lawnmower deck afterwards by replacing bearings in it.
Fucking me, but it costs $1,000 to put down some gravel. That shit's like $100 for an entire ton.
Where are you living? Gravel's expensive in New York State.
Maybe it's
what
like
kind
the
of gravel? Are you going to use class 5?
Probably. I don't know. What is it made with diamonds? What the fuck is class 5?
Class 5 gravel? That's pretty much your all-around good gravel right there. I mean, you could go with class 2. That's more. It's got
20. Wait, a crushed bank run gravel might cost around $15.75 per ton. How big is a ton?
That's 2,000.
Is that enough
that's
to do?
2,000 pounds.
Is that a lot?
2,000 pounds of gravel.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a rock guy. I play rock. I don't look at them.
Amazing. They probably have to. You should just go by square yardage right there.
Okay, driveway gravel in my area can be over $100 per ton. So if I don't want a ton, I want a little ton.
Okay, so do you know what a wheelbarrow is?
Yeah.
Take 4 of those. That's a ton.
That's a pretty good ton. Okay, so I probably need 2 wheelbarrows. No, it's pretty big. Maybe I need 3.
They're like 500 pounds that could hold gravel, roughly. That's those wheelbarrows.
Yeah, you can get decompressed granite for $50 per ton, apparently.
Well, guys, would you look at that? So if I buy the gravel, and November 1st rolls around.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you like to help me?
Doing your fucking yard work. Homie, listen to me. Listen to me, Studio Mercy. I've never been on a fucking vacation. Okay? If you make me drop fucking dirt and rock on your fucking property, I'm leaving. I'm taking a flight. Like I'm going home.
Literally. November 1st. Yeah, all right, concert. This is great. After the concert, after party, be like, hey, Vito, you want to help me out at my house at some?
Manual labor. Like Oprah always says, every single one of you tonight, get your shovel.
Get shovel.
Oh my God. No, I would never do that to you, Vito.
Oh yeah, half the time when I visited my grandmother, all the times up north, it was literally just like, hey, you're up here. Also, I have a lot of stuff, a whole bunch of stuff for you to do. Also, why aren't you doing so much stuff for me? Like, why do you want to like go places like an arcade or see things instead of helping me out? And that was just her.
Oh my god, dude, no, I would never do that. If anything, I would never ask an AV for help. I only ask Pissweed for car help. That's it. I'm like,
you know, to be honest with you, I'd probably just come up to you. It's like, do you need anything fixed at your house?
Buddy, if there was not an event going on and I lived in your state, you know, and maybe you lived 20 minutes away from me and we hung out every now and then, yeah, bro, of course I'll fucking help you with your yard, sure. But
yeah, it feels like a casual thing, but please,
spending hundreds of dollars to fly out to you to watch a concert.
Yeah, you know I'm joking.
Don't you dare
I would never
fucking
do that
give me a shovel. I'll fucking kill you with that shovel. I'll beat you upside the fucking head with that shovel. Well, make Penny watch too. Beat you.
No, can confirm it's gonna be really cool. And I will say, man, you know, what is just kind of talking about the concert, what is the most exciting part of that for you? I wanna gauge that. What are you excited for the most?
Meeting the purple guy.
Meeting the purple guy.
Purple guy.
Ooh. Oh man, you know, purple guy cool. But purple guy. Pissweed, what's your most excited part of that concert you're gonna go to? Yeah, right?
Meeting that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you there, Pissweed.
That's right. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Honestly, Pissweed, if you don't show up, I might cancel the show.
I'll cancel my flight.
Yeah,
I'll actually cancel.
No fucking pressure.
I'll actually cancel my flight halfway through the flight. So like, if I learn that Pissweed isn't coming and I'm already in the sky, I'm jumping out.
Yeah.
Literally grabbing a parachute.
Apparently, Pissweed canceled his flight to Studio Mercy, so we're gonna have to turn this bird around. Sorry for everyone else on board. I hope you understand.
And that
is fucking hilarious to me.
That's when I stand up. I'm like, no, guys, you guys are good. And I just open up the door and I was like, oh my god. And I jump out with a parachute.
No, I honestly, I like to imagine that just like if Pissweed does not show up, your plane just fails. It's just
Jesus.
If you get turbulence,
no pressure,
it's because Pissweed had second thoughts.
Yeah. Oh my god, don't say that at all, please. Really, this is serious.
I'm sorry.
I will say I'm excited. Guys, back to the topic at hand. It's time for some sponkers. It's time for some spooky scaries. You know, we're talking ghosts. Ghosts. You know, I'm talking about
scary ghosts.
Ooh, ghosts. So,
spooky scary ghosts.
Fuck them ghosts.
Fuck man. Oh, okay.
Ghost. Yeah, it depends on the ghost.
When I say busted, makes me feel good. That's my boy. Oh yeah, up top. Anyways, yeah, I don't have any non-copyright scary music, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Here, I'll do this. I got an idea.
Wait, I'm playing music, so I would have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're playing spooky music?
No, I'm playing what you put on the playlist.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. I paused it. So, anyways, it's time for the sponkers. Guys, you've all had nightmares, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's time for the spooks. So, Pissweed, what is your scariest nightmare you remember?
The last one I had was getting chased by a clown with a fucking flamethrower.
That's metal.
Well, now you can battle them back. Yeah, you just got that's just fucking sweet.
Yeah,
dude,
because apparently I have one of them now as well.
Yeah, you just battle them back.
AMR.
Yeah. I like to imagine, dude, like your gun just goes flaccid in your dreams, like fucking Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, the fucking barrel goes on.
I just can't get it up anymore.
Or literally like in that scene of Ernest goes to jail and that stuff where he's in the jail cell with a freaking mocked up rifle and he's like, the barrel turns into rope.
Oh, yeah.
You never watched that one?
Oh, I love Ernest Goes to. I love all the Ernest movies. Bro, my favorite scene is when he gets electrocuted. That's my favorite fucking scene. Ah, so good.
So
for
there
context,
we go. I just
really
unlocked
cool
my age
afterwards.
yet again by mentioning that movie.
Man, shut up. I had fucking Jim Varney in my childhood too, so you ain't nothing fucking special. But yeah, so Vito, do you have a scary nightmare?
Yeah, I mean, most of my nightmares are without many details. It's like what do you call that? It's like ambient horror, I guess.
Liminal space, I guess.
Nah, maybe, possibly, but like not really. It's not like liminal space. Like a lot of my scary dreams are just like the feeling of something scary is gonna happen, but nothing really ever happens, and those are my
like the
nightmares,
looming dread.
Yeah. Like I had a nightmare like it was a couple months ago. I built it in tower actually, where like I was standing. Sorry, my dog's just whining. Don't whine. So I was like standing in like this forest. It was like this sort of forest path, and like it had this sort of sepia kind of brown color to it, and I couldn't really see very far. And like I don't know, I felt like a constant buzzing, as if like they were like, I don't know, it's like you were surrounded by like a bunch of flies. That's kind of what it felt like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like really weird, and like nothing, I didn't see anything except for like the lines of trees and like the darkness beyond the trees. And then like at the end of the dream, like I like blinked or whatever, right? And I ended up like above the valley. Like I was now looking down at the forest, right? But then like the forest opened up in a sense, I guess, to where it was like this sort of giant like crater. And I couldn't really see, I really couldn't see inside the crater. It was super dark, but it had the same feeling of like thousands of like eyeballs staring back at me. Like I couldn't phically see the eyes, but like you would, like I knew
what
people.
it felt like.
You just get the feeling that you're being watched.
Yeah, like there's like thousands of creatures or things just looking up at me from this giant hole. You know what I mean? And I was just floating above the valley. And yeah, that was my last nightmare, and it freaked me the fuck out. So didn't like it.
Wow, dude.
I built it in tower. It's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I want to add another thing on to another good nightmare. The ones I usually are reoccurring, and you all heard the screaming banshee, right?
Yeah.
I would like usually go down some kind of random hallway, and all of a sudden I just get this weird feeling like something's not right, and all of a sudden almost like a little girl, very pale skin, pale shirt, black hair, not like the
like The Grudge.
In a way, yeah. And you just get closer, and all of a sudden the most demonic looking eyes and face just pop out of nowhere, and then you just hear this blood curdling scream, and everything goes red.
Oh.
And it's just like
this was a dream.
And it's one of the reoccurring ones, and it's just
it's a reoccurring dream.
Yes. I don't get those very
I'll tell
often,
you right
but
now.
when I do get them,
Would you like to know what that means?
Oh, what is that?
So I kind of study this stuff a lot. I don't really kind of talk about it. I do like tarot and like, you know, like dreams. I try to understand dreams. So it's the pale girl in white is like a common type. You know what I mean, white dress figure often represents innocence twisted. You know, it's like the uncanny valley of childhood, something familiar but not. Demonic eyes are primal symbols, and nightmares, they mean like judgment or being confronted with something you don't want to see. The fact that they're closer, it's fear of being seen in a way that strips your defenses.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Basically, okay. It could reflect like a confrontation with something that seems innocent on the surface but feels threatening underneath. Maybe a relationship or a responsibility. But yeah. So like, okay. That one doesn't really predict anything, but Vito.
What's up?
So let me tell you, man. Your dream, okay, forests, they usually like symbolize like a mystery, uncertainty. Anything can happen. Places where paths get lost. It literally represents your subconscious itself, you know, psychologically. Being in a forest can mean feeling overwhelmed. So a giant hole, basically fear of the unknown or the pull of something avoided, you know, or like valleys with a big hole. I don't know about that, but floating above it could basically be like power, detachment, lack of control, and the sensation of eyes on you basically can point to social pressure, guilt. So if it's not a recurring dream, everything that, yeah, it doesn't need to be recurring. All dreams have meaning somehow, some way, emotionally. But like, given your, I guess,
so like you
current
playing tug of war
situation
with a wolf of your own intestines, what does that mean?
So it was I mean, okay.
I think that's just a fever dream.
Yeah, that was just a fever dream. But I mean, like, you know, you never know what's going on in the body. That's why dreams are weird. But I mean, if it's all up to, you know, speculation.
I have a hot take. I think that's BS. I don't think dreams have meaning.
Well, you never know.
I don't think that they have like textbook meanings, as in like, if you dreamt of falling, that means you're afraid of losing control. I think it's really has to be up to personal interpretation as part of like examining your own thoughts and emotions.
It's like horoscopes. Literally, they don't mean anything, but if it means something to you.
I think dreams are just like, they're just made
the brain running simulations.
They're just made from like things that happen outside. Okay, so like if somebody's like whispering in your ears, spider, 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 while you're dreaming, you know, like you might dream of spiders. You know what I mean?
Nightmare. Fucking somebody in your house is like big hole, big hole, big hole, big hole, and you're like,
and you know, and you know, it's funny actually because I think I recall like when I had that dream, I was playing a game and there was a valley. There wasn't a big ass hole, but it was a valley in the game, and I was traversing the valley. So maybe that's why I dreamt of a valley. I don't know. You know, not so when I say I don't think they have meaning, I think it's just like it's taking memories.
What you saw.
It's taking
like
memories,
what you saw just last.
Yeah, and it's kind of running on autopilot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, really,
running on autopilot.
It's
basically,
it's how you described it, Mercy. It's like AI generated movies. Like you give it some subject matter, like you give it some subject matter, and then it kind of just fucking takes the wheel and then it figures it out. You know,
I'm telling you, I'm a
blurry
firm
shit.
believer.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when you look at the AI generated, like I'm talking like early generation AI generated videos and shit where
it looks like
shit
dreams.
happening. It looks like dreams. It looks like visual representation of dreams because
Wiener dog
nobody
and
has.
apples.
Yeah. Okay. Think about it like this. In your dreams, you can't read a book.
Damn,
None of the words are real.
We haven't done two casts in
Can't-
so long, and we're still talking about AI. Fuck.
Oh, no.
We did it
Moving
again.
on.
Fuck. Damn it. I mean, it's inescapable. Pretty soon it'll be integrated into our balls.
Oh, my balls are AI.
Yeah, every time we bust a nut, we can just fucking get an AI response saying, "You've used 25% of your balls today.
Can I put
Do
it
you
on-
want to calm down?"
Terrific.
But can I put in a prompt to make it better?
Your balls?
Yeah. No, for like when I bust
Yeah.
a nut, bro.
Oh. Yo, just like I want this shit to be 25. You just change the level of the fucking the level of nut that's happening. Yeah, it's like a slider. It's like a slider, and it's like, dude, if you have an AI update, your balls just
They shrivel
is
up.
it YouTube? Yeah,
Computer.
they shrivel up and they do the fucking the YouTube refresh symbol, but with
Goes from
this-
raisins to
is this
grapes.
YouTube safe? Oh.
Of course, bro. There's just worse things on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I like to imagine your balls are just refreshing. So the balls are just circling back and forth.
Oh, my
Yeah.
fucking God.
What happens if my balls crash?
If your balls crash, you can't.
Yeah,
not.
you just what you do is you can fix it easily with a paperclip.
No, I'm like
No,
half-
shut
I'm
up!
like- I'm
Shut
like-
up! I don't
I'm
want to hear
like,
that.
I'm like halfway.
End task.
I'm halfway through the nut, right, and it crashes. What happened? It's stuck. You know, so
No, it's I wouldn't say it's stuck. I feel like
frozen in time.
It literally just
It's like that
just
feeling you get when you pee, but it almost feels like you didn't pee enough.
Oh my god!
You know?
No! I'm gonna tell you. I feel like it just force ejects it all at once, like a fucking like a paintball gun. Oh my god!
or if there's a
Fuck
connection.
this topic. Everybody, shut up!
Bad-
No
bad
more.
connection
No.
issue.
No!
So
Shut
what about
up.
that 3 a.m. water?
Yeah, oh my god! That 3 a.m. AI ball nut.
Yeah, how about we talk more about the stuff behind us?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vito. I guess it's time for me to do it today because you're you're tired, man.
Yeah, I don't want to get up, bro.
Yeah. So, hold
I'm
on.
trying to
Let's
just
see
go
what we
eat
got
and
here.
roll down.
Oh, let's see what we got. So, if we go over here to the relaxing music, we have 3 a.m. water. Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than gorping 3 a.m. water. Listen, when
Ice cold
you're waking up,
3 a.m.
oh, it hits different. Even when it's not, if that's just room temperature, oh,
It is.
you drink more of it. Yep. Best time to drink water is room temperature because you drink more of it than you do with cold. Fun fact. And listen, man, when you're waking up from a dream, that's the first thing I reach for because my room's so fucking dry. I'm just,
Especially
You know?
if you have a fan
But-
blowing on you and you're freaking
Oh.
jaw and your mandibles just wide open while you're snoring, and sleeping. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you
I'm
wake
I'm
up
a
and
wide
then-
open
and
snorer.
your mouth is just dry like the Sahara fucking desert.
You
'cause
just
your
literally
fan-
have cotton
Why do you
mouth.
think that in terms
Yeah.
of Korean culture, they thought that if you have a fan on you, you will die?
Oh fuck! I've had my fan on me all the time. I'm still alive.
yeah.
I'm sorry,
My biggest
Pissweed, but
fan.
you died years ago.
Ah,
Truth.
that's true. I am a
I
skeleton.
died years ago too. So we
I'm
got
dead
the,
on the
the
inside.
2,000
Micrograms.
micrograms. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, I was like
Milligrams.
2,000.
Micrograms.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to have too much, but they keep giving people the melatonin gummies that have 4 or more.
Oh my god, I've been there, dude. Listen, those Ollie sleep gummies that you can get from Walmart. Damn, bro. When I was unemployed, I did some experimental shit, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this real quick before I keep going because I don't want to lose this. So, I fucked up my sleep schedule so bad, I basically did a 48 and a half hour, which is bad. That's 2.5 days of not sleep. So it's like a Russian sleep experiment. Yeah, that's fine. So basically, as you go through the goddamn thing, I'm going to fly behind the stage because I need to think real quick. So yeah, let me do this. And let me, so guys, let me tell you a little bit about this fucking shit. That's really crazy. There is a high chance that if you have a dream and you go back to fucking bed, immediately you will have another dream. It won't be the same, but you will have another dream. And you can keep chaining those dreams. I've done it. I've literally had 10 dreams in a row. Crazy. One of them was actually really badass. What?
I said you're just channel surfing at that point, huh?
Literally, dude, there was a really badass dream. It was kind of like Helldivers in a way, but a mix of Vanquish, if you ever played that Sega game. But basically, there was like a nuclear bomb in like a fucking nuke town, like style, like town, like a cul-de-sac. And I'm like running around with an assault rifle. I'm like sliding on the floor and shit. It was like really cool. Like I love those dreams where you feel like powered. You know what I mean? But yeah, melatonin, fucking great. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, my nightmare that I've been having recurrently is a fucking thief breaking into my house. It seems to be a very recurring. It's just me.
That's because you're a homeowner now.
That's just Han. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I don't know why I've always been that way. I've always been scared of that, you know.
Of a home break-in?
But a home break-in, yeah.
I can relate to that. It's like feeling insecure.
The fuck? You guys hear something?
Yeah. What is that?
Anyways, I don't know. So yeah, so moving along the set, we got some sheep. I really like these sheep. Where did you guys say they were from? Spyro?
Spyro.
Yeah.
I believe.
Spyro,
yes, the Spyro.
They look very Spyro-ish. Aren't the sheeps?
What a great
yeah,
game.
the sheeps in Spyro are a dick, aren't they? I remember.
You can eat them.
No, yeah, you can like breathe fire on them and they like run away and they're like, ah.
Yeah. I remember one of the old ad campaigns for Spyro was
you're
like,
the dick.
oh, truth. Yeah. Me trying to sleep for the first time in days when I feel his presence again, knowing the smallest move of my body means my death. Yeah, I made that meme because sometimes I do feel that way. You guys ever just have that moment where you're like, something's in my room and if I move, I'm dead?
Not anymore.
No?
Maybe when I was a kid.
No. Yeah, same. Dude, listen, I was one of those kids that was afraid of fucking like Five Nights at Freddy's. And like I would count down. Like I felt like Foxy was running down the road and he was gonna break into my house and kill me. So I'm like, I have 15 seconds to actually act like I'm going to bed. Or I'm dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
well,
what the fuck is that sound?
it's just
Anyways.
it's Big Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Ben. So this guy,
Big Ben.
I don't know. He's from the new Five Nights at Freddy's Nap Time. I think it was his name. Fucking Solar Lunette. I don't fucking know. It's some night bullshit. But his whole thing is you need to go to bed. If you don't go to bed, there's consequences. This is more Vito than anybody. But if anybody out there has served or is in active service, this triggers you. This is Firewatch. There's nothing like having a shitty sleep and what in the fuck? I don't know what that is. But yeah, basically, it's called Firewatch. Oh my god, I don't know what that is.
What is that?
It's the moon. It's the moon. Okay, hello moon. Yeah, Firewatch. Firewatch, it's fucking stupid. If you fall asleep, you know, in your bay, you know, somebody has to keep watch or else everybody's gonna fucking die of mysterious causes. And that's getting really close. And yeah, so I'm just gonna back up, guys. But yeah, guys, Firewatch is fucking scary and it sucks. You know, when you wake up to a red light and somebody's like, hey, you gotta do Firewatch, or else, you know, the fucking you're gonna get trouble.
The boogeyman's gonna get you.
The boogeyman's gonna get you, yeah, and then that just sucks because like nobody gets sleep. Did I sum it up right, Vito?
Yep.
All right, guys, that's
oh my God, it's getting. I don't like this. It's getting too close.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm gonna get
that's not supposed to be a full moon tonight.
Yeah, I don't like it. But anyways, yeah, before that moon hits us, guys, I think it's time we go into our closing remarks, shall we, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, starting with you, Pissweed. What is your closing remarks?
Stay hydrated, sleep well, and do great activity things so you can actually sleep well and that stuff. And calming music always is a good alternative for helping you sleep.
Yeah.
Oh. What? Yeah, true, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I listen to when I go to bed.
Wow, that's really close.
Yeah.
That balloon is getting close.
My closing remarks is, listen, if everybody's digging for gold, provide the shovel or buy up the shovels, because then, just get on top of things and then hit Mercy on the head with it if he makes you to do yard work. That's really close.
Yeah. Okay. Ben, quick.
Breathe, relax, try to be as comfortable as possible, and if you're not comfortable, try to do whatever you can to find comfort.
And?
Just turn yourself off.
Okay, cool. Great, absolutely, guys. We should probably get evac like immediately. But guys, I love you all. I hope you show up for the next Tunecast. We're gonna be doing Mercy Plays very, very soon. We're gonna be playing Peak. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I love it. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Go, 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 go! Oh, Jesus Christ!